What really sucks is when PvP players have to just eat something because it was added for PvE, or PvE gets nerfed because of PvP. It's like, oh, well, I don't PvP at all. I just raid, but now I'm a less effective healer this week because you guys couldn't balance your PvP.
They have that change now, Ghostcrawler. I think specific changes to PvP only and PvP, right? My cat, I'm petting it. He loves getting petted right now. I wish WoW CC overall for every class will be nerfed to half, as well as the one-shot heals and one-shot damages. Tone that all down. I don't think hybrid should heal crazy amount as well. As for every other class, like DHs, warriors, red paladins, they all heal too much. I think all the non-healers should not have that much to heal. Make it where it's okay to die. But that makes arena balancing difficult. Ah, man. I just wish arena was like Lost Ark, where in 5 minutes, whoever has the most kill in the team wins. And if you die, you res. It sounds weird, but I think that will make the game a lot more fun. Because every class in WoW right now heals way too much. Especially non-healers. And it just feels like you're hitting into a wall. It doesn't feel rewarding and fun. And the CCs are way too long. But everything we have right now is because players have a chance to one-shot. So healers have to one-shot heal. Everyone needs crazy survivability, because if one person dies, the game's pretty much it, right? Whereas if it was 5 minutes and whoever has the most kill wins, it's okay for players to die. And the balance could change. This is a deep talk, and I'm briefly just going over it, but I feel like that would be a really good change, and I don't think that's gonna happen. So we'll just have to wait for Riot Games. I don't know. So solo shuffle mode where you go multiple rows. I mean, solo shuffle wouldn't be able to do this because it would take forever. Rat Lich King PP is best. No, Rat Lich King PP is not the best. Rat Lich King PP is so unbalanced, man. I'm not saying Lost RPP is balanced, but I like what they have. So it's 3v3. And for example, you have 5 minutes. And you try to get the most kill within that 5 minutes. Whoever has the most kill wins that match. And I think that's good because none of the DPS really have good self heals. You have to make plays and juke. It feels more healthy, and when I hit people, it feels like I'm hitting them. Whereas in WoW, because every class has so much healing, you're hitting them, they just stay full health, or HP doesn't move, right? Cataclassic will say no. I think every expansion had its goods and bads in terms of balancing. I don't think we ever had a perfect balance. And I'm not expecting a perfect balance. It's just more of how we can have it more fun, right? I don't believe in a perfect balance as well, right? But it'll be nice to have it to a point where it feels okay. I mean, there's a reason why players move away from WoW PvP and play different PvP games. Because it's not that balanced, right? And if people say it's good, you can see the numbers in the tournaments. Compared to like Dota or League, WoW doesn't even get a quarter of what they get in their finals. It's just very different. A lot of people moved away from WoW PvP. The people that are staying are the same old people. Rank 1 people, they're all the same old people. There are new ones like once in a while, but yeah. Let's continue the video.
Like, that's the part as a player and a dev I really want to avoid.
I'm very much looking forward to the PvP and Riot MMO if it's added to the game. I know there's nothing confirmed about the game, but if it is added, I think
On the topic of teammate healing, this is the best clip, sure.
Budget. I don't know what. Just kill.
That's so fast.
Kill. You guys... I'm gonna kill the Jude off this, okay? Yeah, kill the warrior. I saw the tree. He's an idiot. Oh my god, he's a fucking moron. Killed him. I might kill myself. What the fuck is healing this guy? What in the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it doesn't feel good, man. The game... Healers are OP because people can CC super long and end the game. That's why I'm saying like CC should be shorter, healing should be less. One shot shouldn't be a thing. Nerf all the heals on every class, all the hybrids, etc. It's just more fun that way, man.
I'd be very, very excited to try it out. Now, with that said, though, one of the reasons why PvP isn't as successful in Lost Ark is because of how difficult it is and the experience that you get as a new player. If you're playing against someone that knows what he's doing and you're a little bit less experienced, your experience in PvP is just getting stun locked and just dying. Like whether it's getting one shot or 2 comboed or 3 comboed, you're just going to go in there, get staggered or get stunned, and then it's over. And that's just like a bad experience for a lot of people, right? Generally speaking, like what are your thoughts on like the combat of PvP?
Yeah, I mean, we've learned a lot of this from League of Legends and Valorant is players want to have some agency. It really sucks when you feel like there was nothing I could do. You know, you want to learn from the encounter and think about what would you do differently next time? Like, oh, well, I used my CC immunity too soon, or I should have countered with this earlier. Like, then you feel like even though you lost, you kind of know what you're going to do better next time. The reason, like, the stun lock to one shot feels so bad is you're like, well, what could I have done? There was nothing I could have done. I got jumped, I got stunned, I couldn't get out of it, and then I got killed before I could get out of the stun. Like, there's just no reaction there. There's nothing you can do. Right. And yeah, if you got ganked out in the open world and they were much more powerful than you, that's a little different. But if it's supposed to be a fair fight and it just came down to like who got the CC off first, that's not player skill, right? That's not like a back and forth. That's just someone got lucky and that determined the outcome.
Making it even more ping sensitive as well, because ping is also something that we have to deal with in the West as well. Forgot to actually ask this earlier, and I was just reminded by this based off of our PvP talk. Tab targeting versus action combat. This is another very big discussion amongst all MMOs. What do you prefer? And
please no tab targeting, man. Or I think tab targeting is fine, but with abilities you can aim. I think a little bit of both maybe.
What do you like seeing in MMOs? Are you an action combat guy or are you a tab target guy? And then you have games like Guild Wars, by the way, that's like a mixture of both. What are your thoughts?
It's like a lot of my answers. There are, like you said, there's strengths and weaknesses to both. I've probably played more tab targeting games than action games. Maybe it's just because action games haven't had as much time to mature and they'll get there. But a lot of MMO combat is complicated enough that trying to like stay on the target, thinking that someone was in range when they weren't, like those are pretty frustrating moments, and they feel like you're fighting the game versus fighting the the enemy or the other player.
Right. So which game do you feel like you enjoyed the most as far as the combat goes? So like this kind of ties into that. Yeah.
Didn't he just say he liked tab target? Or
I enjoy tab targeting more. But my hope is that there is room for action combat games. Like I said, I love Dark Souls. I love God of War.
Shit, dude, are we getting a tab target chat? I hope it's a little bit of both, man.
Certainly aren't tab targeting, and they're very fun visceral combat.
Right.
Hopefully, action combat and MMOs will get to that point too, but I think it has a long way to go.
Really? Okay, interesting. How much more expensive is it for an action combat game compared to tab targeting? I have no idea, but I would assume that it's more expensive to have an MMO that's designed around action combat compared to tab targeting. I could be completely off on that.
It's a good question. You'd have to, you need better server ping. You need better server responsiveness and good prediction for what's going to happen, because generally in action games, your positioning, your distance to the target matter a lot. On the other hand,
I think I'm okay with tab targeting, but you know how Red Paladins have Wake of Ash? I want more abilities where you could aim and you have to land. I don't think Wake of Ash is like hard to aim and land, but I would like that more, because that adds in another level of skill cap where monks have to shoot their stuff to aim and it has to hit, right? I kind of like that. So I hope it's a little bit of both, where there's like a skill cap on, landing your skill shot and tab targeting. I like that. Kind of like Smite. No, I think Smite's too much. Smite's just, it's like FPS, no? It's like Overwatch, kind of. I'm not saying that. I don't mind the tab targeting. I just wish WoW had a little bit more skill shots, is what I'm saying.